The Afternoons with Joy podcast is presented by United Faith Mortgage. Let their direct lender advantage save you time and money.
Welcome to a new episode of the Afternoons with Joy podcast. My name is Joy, and I do a radio show on Way FM. This podcast is going to be a recap of those conversations, and it's all about faith, family, and fun. And in today's episode, we are doing a Taste Test Tuesday. This has been brought back by popular demand. I finally have producer Tom on the show to help me with this. And at the very end of today's podcast, we try something that I think is going to be the hit sauce of the summer. And I'm a tough critic on sauces. I literally call that my favorite food group. So you're going to find out about it. It's super unique. That's at the end of the podcast. We're also going to talk about how Tom startled Wally, who does our morning show, and their hilarious exchange. Plus, we're kicking it off with some brand new music.
It's New Music Monday on Way FM.
We're helping you get to know the music a little bit better along with producer Tom because he's new. And Christian music has been a part of your life, but you're still new to our songs.
Yeah, new to Way FM. So, last week I think I got the artist right. I didn't get the song right. So.
He normally gets it half right. So here's how this works.
One or the other.
If Tom gets it right, he wins you a prize. And if he gets it wrong, you have to win it yourself. So this week, I already told him I think it's pretty tough. So I'm going to be very impressed if you get this.
Oh, my gosh. I'm already nervous. I want to get, it completely right at some point, Joy.
Tom's so eager to impress us with his knowledge. Let's see how it goes. Here's your 5-second clip.
Let the past remind me you never fail and tell my soul it is well.
Okay, that's it. I wish you could see his dance moves in studio. Immediately, he was like, this is a bop.
Well, I think I know it. I think I know it. Yeah.
Tell
me. Danny Goki, Evan Kraft.
That's right.
Be all right.
That's right.
I got
Holy
it.
moly.
Woo.
I wasn't prepared. I can't find the celebration bed. I don't even have it.
Man.
I don't have it. Sorry.
This is the first week.
I wanted to play air horns, but I didn't think you'd get it. Okay, that means good news for you. You don't have to try. Who's this? Rachel. Tom just won you a prize, girl. How do you feel?
So excited. I never win.
Yay.
Well, you win an extra prize if you know what Danny Goki and Evan Kraft are saying in Spanish in that song.
Todo está bien.
Whoa.
Whoa. What does it mean?
Yeah.
Everything's good, or total is like total is good.
Honestly, I don't even know why I asked you that because we don't know the answer. But that sounds great. You win all the prizes.
Y todo va a estar bien. Everything will be alright. The whole world's in his hands. Your whole world's in his hands.
When you start a new job somewhere, you try to get to know everybody as quickly as you can. Producer Tom is with me. He's been here just over a month. And I heard you had an interaction with Wally this morning.
Yeah, I was shocked. He was shocked. So I'm sitting in the studio and I'm working on a project and he walks in, heads down. He's looking at his binder and he's walking the other end of the table. And I was like, hey, man. And he didn't see me. So he kind of turned. He's like, whoa. And he's like, I didn't see you there. And I was like, yeah, hey, and he's like, gosh. He's like, well, I'm glad I didn't fully jump like I did. I guess Bart from Mercy Me, he brought him up and he's like, he always makes fun of me how I jump. And I was like, well, hey, maybe next time.
I'm sorry he name dropped with you. We're not surprised. I actually think he was probably freaked out. Not just that you surprised him, but I need to paint you a picture right now. Producer Tom is like the Hulk meets Lex Luthor. I mean, Wally's the height of your wingspan. He's probably double Wally's height. And if you were in a dark room, I'd be freaked out.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't my goal to scare anybody. I'm just trying to get work done. But I'm a bit, 6'6", 270. I mean, it's a big, that's a big dude.
I think we can use this to our advantage. If he scares Wally even a little, I'm thinking part-time job as Betty's bodyguard. Because she needs one. You may not have known, this is Mental Health Awareness Month. I didn't even know this thing existed, but I'm so glad because growing up, nobody talked about mental health. I don't even think there was a word for it. And if you struggled with anything like anxiety and depression, you sure didn't let anybody know. Like, you quietly handled it. And I'm somebody who does suffer from those things. And so I think it's healthy to talk about the things that help us. And I got really bad postpartum depression last year. I've been on medication since then. And I was just joking with producer Tom. I was like, I need to go get it refilled. You don't want to see me when I don't have it.
Like she gets like superhuman strength maybe and throws me across the room. I don't know.
I wish that's what it was, but I don't feel like myself. And so I know there's plenty of things like that. I know that random stuff helps you.
Yeah, like ice cream.
Ice cream's never a bad idea ever. I think the sugar puts all of us in a good mood. Yeah. So even you sharing what helps you could help someone who's listening today who's not ready to talk about their struggles with mental health, but they could think, yeah, maybe I could try that.
I've struggled with mental health for quite a while now. Every day after work, I like to give thanks to the Lord for everything that He's done for me all throughout the day, just giving me hard work, giving me good conversations at work. When I'm giving thanks to the Lord and noticing everything that He's doing in my life, that's what really brings me happiness.
There's like a medical anomaly that they can't figure out, that you can't have in your brain things like anxiety and worry at the same time as gratitude. God has wired us that way.
Really?
And so you're battling it in the smartest way possible, friend.
It really helps.
So I have anxiety and depression. I was diagnosed with both after my son almost died. It's called the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique. Have you ever heard of that?
No. So what is that?
Okay. You acknowledge 5 things around you that you can see. So it just kind of helps you slow down, like, I can see a chair over there and I can see a book. And then after you find 5 of those, you do 4 things that you can touch. So, like, I can touch my arm, I can touch the chair, and then 3 things that you can hear, 2 things that you can smell, and 1 thing that you can taste. So it just kind of, like, removes your mind from whatever is stressing you out. Also, for me, it helps me focus on the 5 senses that God gave me.
Hey, it's Joy, just taking a quick break from this podcast to tell you about our incredible sponsors. You know when you're watching a scary movie and all you want to yell at the TV is, don't go in there. That's a really bad decision. Don't you wish somebody would do that through our entire lives? It's why you want to work with someone that you trust, especially when it comes to money. I'm talking about our friends at United Faith Mortgage. Last year, my husband and I decided it was time to refinance our home. But the first company we started to work with just gave us an uneasy feeling. And that's when I remembered United Faith Mortgage has this direct lender advantage. What it means is there's no middleman, and it often gets you a better rate. It could even save you monthly and lifelong money. So instead, we refinanced with United Faith Mortgage. And everywhere along the line, they said, maybe we shouldn't do that. That's probably not a good decision. Someone even came to our home to help us sign the final papers. Check out this faith and family company at UnitedFaithMortgage.com.
United Faith Mortgage is a DBA of United Mortgage Corp. 25 Melville Park Road, Melville, New York. Licensed mortgage banker. For all licensing information, go to NMLSConsumerAccess.org. Corporate NMLS number 1330. Equal housing lender. Licensed in Alaska, Hawaii, Georgia, Massachusetts, North Dakota, South Dakota, or Utah.
So much of what you see on the news is the really tough stuff that's happening, and nobody's sharing the good stories. So that's why we have a segment on the show called Joyful News.
How scary. So there's this couple, they're driving in their car, and the car caught on fire. Luckily, they're okay. They survived. If you see the pictures of this car, I have no idea how they got out of this car alive.
That's awful.
So when fire crews came and, they're getting the fire out, they noticed a ring box in the car. The guy had bought a ring to propose to his girlfriend at the time.
I guess the diamond would survive the blaze.
Well, it did. The box looked charred, but the diamond looked perfect.
That's right.
So he took the opportunity right then and there. They survived this crash. He got down on his knee, and he asked her to marry him.
Oh, that's so beautiful. I think that's a more powerful story than most of us have. And when you're faced with the reality that you're not promised tomorrow, you don't need to wait around for that stuff.
Exactly.
Tell me how long you kept your ring before you proposed.
Oh, man, I probably had 2 weeks. It wasn't super long.
Too long.
2 weeks,
Tom.
too long. Well, the best part is she said yes.
Okay,
So, yeah.
they're getting married. Mother's Day is over. So if you're going to give someone a Mother's Day gift, it's for sure too late.
Why are you looking at me like that, Joy?
Because I know full well that your wife did not get her gift. And in fact, it's still not even in this country, I don't think.
Yeah, so it was the first gift. She did get one.
Okay.
She got one. She
That's
got perfume.
good.
I got a perfume. But the gift that I originally got her like a week prior, still not here, Joy. And I got it like April 28th.
This stuff happens to me all the time. And people are always like, I can't believe the gift's late again. But we're already a week out. Do you have any idea when it could be here?
It said the 19th because I guess it was
What?
overseas that I got this thing.
This is way too late. Here's what I'm thinking. Can you just save it? Let's think of the next time you could give her something.
What's the next holiday? I'm not good with gifts, so this would be good to hold on to.
You could be like, your patriotism has inspired me on July 4th. That's awful. We're about to transform your cookouts this summer. It's time for Taste Test Tuesday.
Get in my belly! Come on!
There's so many trendy foods in America that we try them so you don't have to. Tom, tell us what we're eating today.
All right, I'm really excited about this. So it's called Dip and Crunch. It's a secret sauce from Heinz. I don't know. It looks like a Thousand Island dressing, doesn't it?
I don't know what it is, but it looks delicious. I love sauces.
And then there's potato chips.
You may have seen this in the supermarket because it's in the condiment aisle, but it looks very strange because it's two things. I love the people at Heinz are working overtime. They're like, forget sauces. We're doing sauces and an extra snack with it.
Well, so like you said, it's barbecue season, right? So, yeah.
You're supposed to eat it on a hamburger. It might even be good on a hot dog. We're about to let you know. So we have no idea what the sauce is. They always say secret. So we're dipping it in the sauce.
Yep,
I'm going hard on it right now.
Man.
You can also watch this on our Facebook page, WayFM Afternoons. And then, do you ever eat potato chips on your burger?
No. I mean, I'll do like burger and potato chips on the side, but never together.
I love to stuff a potato chip anywhere I can.
Oh, so you've done it before.
Sandwiches, yes. Okay, we're going to let you know how Dip and Crunch is.
It looks good. Ready? Did your headphones hit the mic?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I took such a big bite, I messed up the microphone.
You bit the microphone.
Okay. That is money in the bank.
Yeah?
Tell me what you think.
My first bite, it was real tangy. Like the orange sauce was tang.
So you don't like
crunch,
it?
The crunch is good. It's got a good crunch.
The fact they've already crunched up potato chips for you, I love a crunch on the edge of the burger. I'm giving this a 9 out of 10, and I think it would transform your barbecues this summer if you have your own little sauce and crunched up potato chips.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I have a hard scale, though, but 7 out of 10. This is good.
I can't stop eating it. Thanks for listening to the Afternoons with Joy podcast. If you want to hang out online, you can find us on Instagram under WayFM Afternoons or on Facebook under WayFM Afternoons with Joy.